Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to Guitar Tips, day 7. So today Bob had a request about vibrato, finger vibrato, and bending techniques. So finger vibrato is when you take the string, a note, and then you basically shake or sort of micro bend the note to put some vibrato on that note. You can do it with your first finger or your third. I mean, I find these days I even put it on chords. You know, it's like habitual almost now. The other thing you can do is put it on a bend. So a bend is when you stretch the string so you raise it in pitch. For example, there I have a D, and I want to raise it to an E. Right? So there's a couple of things about vibrato and bending, and I'll try to be as quick as I can here. Finger vibrato with the first finger. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I find I use two main methods. The first one is if I'm sort of playing a ballad or a gentler kind of song, and I might play like an end on a first finger note. And there I have my thumb is actually floating. It's not on the back of the neck. And this is sort of an Eric Clapton is how I would describe it. Clapton does that with sort of a floating thumb on the back. And really the only thing that's in contact with the guitar is the fingertip. And you're going kind of up and down. You'd have that. The other kind is more of a bluesy, B.B. Kingish style where the thumb hooks over and you sort of rock on this part of your hand like a fulcrum, like a lever. My old guitar teacher, Greg Esposito, he used to say, roll your wrist in circles. And I sort of get what he meant by that. It's kind of hard to describe, really. You just have to try to... I like to think of just rocking on that part of the hand. And same with the third finger if you're not bending. Right? You can't go down, so you're really doing pitch up a bit and back. Right? You're not going equidistant either side of the note like you would with a slide, or on a bend. So if I bend a note, then when I put the vibrato on it, I can go either side of my pitch. So there's my pitch, and then when I put the vibrato on, I don't want to go, oops, I don't want to go pitch and pitch, whatever it is, and then I don't want to sag, is what I'm trying to say. Like, so I don't want to sag, I don't want to get pitchy above the note. You know, I want to try to stay as on the pitch as I can and make it equidistant on either side of the pitch. So a good so just like a vocalist would, you often, a lot of guitar players will bend a note and they'll add the vibrato right away. Nothing wrong with that. It's a certain sound. I find I also like to try to hit the, if I can remember, sometimes I forget, but in the heat of the moment, if you can remember to sort of bend to the pitch and then use the vibrato just to extend the note the way a vocalist would, a really great vocalist, a Whitney Houston or whatnot. So if here's my pitch, right, and I go, get to pitch, then put the vibrato on. And try not to sag. The longer you hold it, obviously, the harder that is. So that's one thing. The other thing is just a great exercise that I saw on an old, well, it was just a clip of Clapton playing, but I used it as an exercise. And it's basically like this. You set up, I'm just thinking about A minor pentatonic, and you could do this anywhere on the neck. And you basically play a note, then you play the note 1 fret higher. Go back to the note, bend it up to that. Now this wasn't what Clapton was doing. I'll get to the Clapton thing in a second. And the next way to do it is 2 frets higher, and then back, and then bend. So you can. Now notice I'm not putting the stretchy sound in there. You can do that too if you want. Right? Yeah, the Clapton, it was just a simple lick, and it went like this. I found it very useful. It went. Kind of covers it all there for you. A bend with the vibrato, then it's just a pentatonic, then a short choked off bend, and then first finger vibrato, rocking on the hand. Anyways, hope that's helpful, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.